Hello! This is my first video in so long. I'm really sorry, just been busy, crazy. My puppy's in the kitchen, luckily taking a nap, so that's why I'm here. So today I'm going to be doing the coffee book tag. I'm not a huge fan of coffee, but I like some coffee, so I was like, yeah, let's do this one. This one sounds really cool. Let's get started. The first one of this is Black. Name a series that's tough to get into, but has hardcore fans. So for this one, I picked Divergent. I didn't even read the second two. This book just wasn't doing it for me, but everyone loves it. Everyone's just going crazy about it. Everyone I talked to was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And they're just so into this book and so ready to fight you on it. But I'm just like, eh. The second of these is Peppermint Mocha. Name a book that gets more popular during the winter. Have You Ever Lived? This is made into so many movies. It's about Scrooge and visited by 3 ghosts and has to change himself. For this one, I have picked A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. This book I see everywhere once winter hits. It's in every store. Movies are playing about it. There's so many different versions of movies of this, but definitely you should read this if you have at least seen one, because this is so much better than any of the movies. I mean, they're pretty good movies, but it's the book. The book's always better. So, this is the one I picked because it does get so popular that it's everywhere. The next one is Hot Chocolate. What is your favorite children's book? And for this, I picked the Phantom Stallion series. This is actually book 23 of 24, but it's probably my least mangled cover because I have read these so much that they're just like fraying around the edges, and I wanted to at least show something half decent. These books are about Sam Forrester on her parents' ranch, and she has this bond with this stallion, and it's all about her adventures on the ranch with horses. I've always loved these books. From the minute I picked the first one up, I finished it within a day, and I called my aunt on the phone. I'm like, you need to pick me up these next ones. And that's how I became absolutely obsessed with these books and everything to do with them. The next one is Double Shot of Expresso. Name a book that kept you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. And that, for me, would be Zodiac by Romina Russell. This book is about Poe, who is a guardian of her galaxy and is trying to figure out why everything is just being destroyed and trying to get people to believe her on the way, because who's gonna believe that a myth is becoming reality? This one, I pretty sure I finished this within a day. I sat down and I was just like, I have to keep reading. I can't put this down. The next book is Expresso. Name a book that you see everywhere. This one doesn't really need much explaining. This you see everywhere. You see posters in windows because it is so popular, and that is why this is my pick. Next one is The Hipster Coffee Shop. Give a book by an indie author a shout out. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% positive I got the indie author correct. I looked it up to make sure I was, and I picked this book, but I could be totally off on something different than what it actually is supposed to be. This one I picked Finding Your Inner Moose by Susan Poulin. I actually got this book signed. It's all about Ida LeClaire, and it's her guide to living the good life. It is hilarious. There's all kinds of little sections in here. There's little snippets here and there. It's just a funny book. It's fun to read. I actually got to meet this author, and she signed my book for me, so I wanted to give this one a shout out. Next is Oops, I Accidentally Got Decaf. Name a book you were expecting more from. This one I actually haven't read in a while because it just didn't really do it for me, and so honestly I kind of don't really remember it. But it's my mom's now, so I pulled it off her shelf to show you, and that is The Witch of Blackbird Pond by Elizabeth George Spear. This wasn't doing it for me. was expecting more based on like what I read on the back and read like the cover and what I've heard about it, and it was just, I didn't want it anymore, so I gave it to my mom and I was like, here's a book. The last one is Perfect Blend. Name a book that was bitter and sweet and satisfying. And for this, I picked My Life with the Walter Boys by Ali Novak. This book is just her journey of trying to grieve her family and adapt with life with all of these boys. It's just incredible. I teared up a few times. I laughed. I was rooting for them half the time, just like, yeah, do that. I'm not going to give any spoilers away, but this book was, as soon as I saw this was one of the tags, I was like, this book is it. This is it. That was my coffee book tag. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to try and get more videos out, but who knows, that may not exactly happen. So we'll see where that goes. Bye!